Liam Hayman. I'm a biomedical science student in my 4th year, final year. Exciting. So I am quite an independent learner. I tend to study on my own. When it's not exam time, I'm typically in my own room, in my accommodation, but near exam time I kind of, as most people I think, migrate to the library, generally to the top floor, which is reserved for individual science study, and they're pretty strict about enforcing that, which is good because that's what you need at exam time. So naturally we have a lot of lecture-based work. So we're in a fairly small class, enough of us to get a lot of discussion and opinion in the class, but also not so many that, for example, we get one-to-one time in the lectures. If I want to raise a point with the lecturer, I can go and do that at the end of the lecture, or just get involved, put my hand up and get involved, which is quite important, especially at this level. You don't want to just regurgitate what you're told. You want to be able to discuss it and actually analyse it and come up with things yourself. For lab-based work, we have brand new labs now. This year was their kind of opening, which is pretty exciting because they're all new and flashy and nice equipment everywhere, and you don't have to queue for pipettes. It's great, it's the fastest of them. So last year we had a Biobusiness module. So we went to visit a few different institutes. We were split into groups, so we didn't all visit the same institutes, which was good because then we came back and reported on them and learned about different ones. For me personally, I went to the Modern Institute in Edinburgh, which was fantastic, and also to Concept Life Sciences, which is locally in Dundee. We also had speakers come in, so we had a general manager from JSK come in and gave us a talk on, partly it was on the pharmaceutical industry in general, but also how he got there and kind of the career progression of it. So I've been involved in a couple of clubs since I got to Abertay. So during my 1st and 2nd year I was based at the Dundee and Angus College locally, but I was still an Abertay student technically. So I was eligible to join the bioscience committee. In fact, I was a committee member for 2nd year, and then in 3rd year I was a fully fledged committee member. So we ran various things. We tried to get people in for talks, and I work at the local science centre as a presenter. So I was able, at that time we ran the STEM programme for STEM ambassadors. So I was able to get the trainer in to come and do an induction for anyone that wanted to become a STEM ambassador, which is again another great thing to have on your CV, because anything communication based is good to have, because whatever you go into, you're going to be communicating one way or another. We also had lab coat socials, where literally you essentially go on a night out in a lab coat. I don't drink, but I went anyway, and it was a good laugh. But yeah, we've also done things like pub quizzes, part science based, part not, some kind of random stuff. Whether or not you succeed is entirely down to you. It will literally be what you make of it. The university puts things on the table for you, but it's your responsibility to make the most of what is there.